Overall, it's a fantastic event put on by the Whitecaps and their team. Anytime we can get our BCSPL players and teams and coaches in front of the 100+ university and college coaches that are here all over North America, it's great. We're trying to do more to help the player, potentially get into post-secondary. In any way, anytime, any chance that we have to get them in front of, top university and college coaches can only benefit the player and their dreams going forward.
The BCSPL is a platform not only to develop players in a high-performance environment, but it gives players the opportunity to be identified for national team programming, for Whitecaps residency and Rex programming, and university and colleges.
For us as college coaches in the province of British Columbia, this is the place to come and find the best players in the province. 90% of our roster is BCSPL products. So it makes it easily the best place to come and for us to come and recruit the top talent in BC. I mean, the fact that the players are training 3 days a week plus a game with, various clubs have strength and conditioning sessions mixed in, that makes for a relatively easy transition into the college environment and what we're doing, with 4 trainings a week and games. So it's, they're sort of well groomed, let's say, for the next level of play.
The BCSPL brings like-minded players and abilities in a platform that creates a good opportunity for scouting and identification. And with the games that are put in place, local universities can watch players within the BCSPL environment week in, week out. And for national and international university identification opportunities, we have showcases like this held by the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Because there's now 8 clubs and most of the better players are now playing in one of those clubs and they're playing against each other. It's great for us to maybe show up on one particular weekend and watch 4 or 5 good games of different age groups, and that's helpful for us to scout a little bit more of a concentrated pool, and so we're grateful for all the work that they've done through the league. Players are obviously coming out with more technical ability. I think that's largely because they've had better sound coaching. I think tactically players are a little bit more astute. And then athletically, because they're playing against some of the local best players, that type of competition makes players better. So week in, week out, we're having a chance to watch some of the better players in the province, and I think that only helps them prepare for university.
Well, having best on best in a competitive environment, it's very beneficial for the overall development. First and foremost, starts with the training environment. 3 times a week in their BCSPL club, having those like-minded players can do nothing but benefit the players. But then when you put it in a competitive outlet in the matches every weekend, it's good at once again getting those like-minded players playing together, and it can only do wonders for the development of the player going forward.
Hi, I'm Eric Morden from the Coquille Metro Ford U18 Spartans. This is my second full season in the BCSPL. It's been a really good experience so far. With each year, I think the league's got more competitive and there's a lot of good teams fighting now for the top. With the BCSPL, there's a lot of good teams. There's always people watching, and especially in Coquille Metro Ford, there's tons of players that are very good, so training them every day, it's a good step. I've committed with the Simon Fraser University. It should be a good step next year at the NCAA, so it's a good challenge to see how that will go. I'm excited to play for them.
My name is Elizabeth Hicks, and I play for the Surrey United BCSPL girls team. I've played in the BCSPL program since it started. It's been a really positive experience. I've had a lot of cool opportunities to travel and meet a lot of cool people, and I've had really high quality coaching. The BCSPL, I think, is very professional, and that's just like a university program, so I think the transition will be a little easier than it would be a different program. My whole team is signed to a university of some sort, yeah. I'm going to be playing for Trinity Western University.
Within the BCSPL, one of our core principles and goals is player movement. It's every coach's job within the BCSPL and the BC Soccer to move the players on to the next level of competency. BC Soccer will be doing more and more with the university age groups, the 17s and 18s, to put our top players in front of the local university and colleges to help them get a good sense of them and potentially get our players into the local universities and colleges within BC.